Hi, my name is Ellis. I am 23-year-old from Dallas, and this is Financial Audit.
DoorDash. We're still DoorDashing. Listen, here's the thing. You're right. You put it on this card. You pay off this card. Congratulations. That's wonderful. But guess what? We still have the student. What?
The movement. It was funny.
I'm excited. You have the student loans to pay off. Even if we're putting the DoorDash on the card that we're paying off, that is still $30 that you were paying off towards the card that could have gone to paying off the student loans that are accruing at a 14% interest. So it's still not a good purchase. Amazon, I need to look at your Amazon. And then Sonic and Zone Noodle. It's all bullshit. This isn't Twitch spending. What are you talking about?
Well, this is this month. This is me switching over because as you can probably
great. So it wasn't. What's actually gonna be different other than you thinking that it's gonna be different?
Well, because I have to close my Chase account. I have to.
Why?
Because I don't want to be with Chase. Because with Discover checking, they pay you early.
Oh, come on. That shouldn't be the thing.
But
that shouldn't be the issue.
I don't want to have.
Listen, if that's the reason, then again, it's stemming from just financial inability to, well, not immaturity, but inability to manage our finances. Maybe financial immaturity, but like getting that pay quicker, like a day or two early, that shouldn't be what's making or breaking us. If you're managing and budgeting correctly, go through our budgeting class. You get all 3 of our programs. You get them for free. Go through the quizzes. Do it. Do it with your family if you want to. I don't give a Right now, they're all bundled together for 10 or 15% off. I don't remember what we decided, but check it out. But come on. Like, obviously, with the Chipotle and the Dickies Arena and Tropical Smoothie Cafe, going inside and getting some bullshit tacos and Chick-fil-A. That all, even if paid off on the card, could have been going to the damn student loans and prevented you from turning like that guest that was on the show 2.5 years ago.
The Dickies Arena, that was a purchase for my sister. My mom paid for it. She gave me money on that.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's fine. I'm okay with that.
Yeah.
I don't know if I would have put it on credit cards. A little risky. What if you don't pay it off? Accruing interest.
Yeah.
Maybe some business purchases. I don't know. There's like office. Who knows? Okay, so this is the big guy.
This is the big dude in the room.
The crazy thing is the balance is something you can deal with. It really is. Well, as far as student loans go, $28,961 is not.
Look at the starting balance.
Listen, I get it. It started at 22. I've seen worse on the show. I'm not trying to diminish this, but the thing is, I think the average person walks away school $40,000 in student loan debt.
I don't have a degree though. That's the thing.
I know, but walks away. 40% of people who go to college don't graduate. So I was one of them. But as far as like, you made it sound like this indestructible force. Where it is statistically, if we put it on the scale, is pretty darn in the norm. The interest rate is rough. Don't get me wrong on that front, but the deferment, when you could have paid on it, we know. What was the minimum monthly payment at that time?
$300.
You could have paid that. I saw $300 of purchases times 2 minimum. And we already know you spend $400 on going out to eat. So I don't give a you. You're doing this to yourself. You're destroying your life. That's your choice. So you're acting like this is much bigger than it is. It's not. It's not insignificant, and it might feel like it has feelings. Sure, okay, great, because that's what's making or breaking our financial situation, not the actual number.
The everything feels like a giant mountain to me. Everything feels huge, and just looking at that number, because it accrued so much over these last year.
It did, because you chose not to pay on it
for this a couple of months. I'm going a couple months into
but that's a couple months of no money going towards it. At that 14%, that's insane. Let's see. Come on. 1 month, almost $300 of interest is accruing.
It's eating my like I said. It's
okay, no more tongue-destroying conversations. We don't need to have that. That's fine. Listen, as the thing is, you're just, I don't know. You're making it sound indestructible, like you have no control over this, and that is victim mentality. And if you have that your entire life, you're never going to conquer it. You're never going to conquer anything. You're never going to be able to retire. You're never going to have self-control. You're going to end up in a relationship like that again. Like, if everything is beyond your control, that's where you're going to end up. You're going to end up at the bottom of this mountain that you're afraid of. Constantly. You're never going to make a single step up. Maybe once you go up, it's shorter than it seems. You don't know. In fact, it is. Because again, even still, this balance, after all the interest accrued and never making any progress towards it, it is still over $10,000 less than I think the median person borrows when they go to college, whether or not they graduated or didn't.
But I don't think my salary reflects like paying it off quickly. Like it's just like, because it's gonna.
Girl. Sorry. Again, I say that for him.
You're good. Go for it. I'm ready.
Okay.
I'm ready.
You spent $400 going out to eat. So salary reflected, we know you could have put an extra $100 more than your minimum monthly payment if you had your minimum monthly payment on it. This is your choice. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, we're destroying our lives. It's a funny joke.
It is a funny joke. I mean, life is a funny joke.
What are you talking about?
Well, because it's.
I don't know how to deal with that.
Life is a joke, I feel like, to an extent, because sometimes I feel like it's not real. You know what I mean?
I feel like you're just endlessly deflecting with humor. Like you have no other coping mechanism.
I don't. You're so
other
right.
than you just like our life's a joke, whatever.
I don't.
And
have
again,
a coping.
that with assuming that this is indestructible and you cannot conquer that, you are never going to get anywhere with that. Never.
Well, then let's change that.
Well, I would love to. Participate, please. And that change would be good. I mean, you're making it sound like you can't do this, but I know you can.
I think I can because I feel like I want to make my life better. I feel like I do, and I think I can because it's
what would make your life better?
Paying on that loan.
Why?
Because it's not gonna keep incurring rate after like $300.
Sure. What's better about your life not having this debt?
Being able to buy a house soon. That would be nice. A house.
We want a house.
I would love a house.
House is great.
I would like to be debt free by the time I'm 30.
You can do that. I think, unless there's something in here I don't know about.
No, because the only other thing that I feel like would be significant is my car loan, but I don't have one. My car is paid off.
Oh, well, okay. What's your car?
My car is a 2017 Volkswagen Jetta.
How's she doing?
She is going to need a replacement here in a year and a half, I feel like.
Okay, so we got to essentially calculate $10,000 into that.
Yeah, because she's at with numbers. It's 138,000. I don't know how much.
138,000.
That's how much miles she has
You
on.
didn't know how to say that?
No, I think I have the thing where the numbers like to jump around in my head a lot, and sometimes I see the number wrong. That's probably It's
okay. You do you.
But I feel like that is also I think I see all of this, right? I see all of this stuff. And I get
written down 2 numbers. This isn't crazy so
but
far.
it's still like I see everything that I have, and I think it's just really overwhelming. And I think
I get the sense of overwhelming. That's fine. But again, I want to correct that mindset a little. The longer you let it sit, the more overwhelming it's going to become. May as well just rip that Band-Aid off. It's going to become even worse, and we know that because it went from what 22,000 to 28.
Yeah,
so you know it gets worse.
I know it gets worse.
Actually, let's just do some basic math on this. Let's just pull out my compound calculator.
If I don't pay it because my next payment is due in March. So if I start,
I'm just gonna say you keep deferring this thing, right? Because you just keep saying I can't make a payment. I'm an endless victim. So it's absolutely burst. 14% annual interest on this. Okay, let's just say you don't pay it off the next 5 years. That becomes 76,000.
Holy.
Yes, and that's what happened to that other person. She just kept deferring, so wasn't making payments.
Kept building.
Absolutely, and the minimum payment gets worse. 152,000 if you don't pay it over the next decade.
That is a lot more than what.
If you're not terrified of that, I don't know. This looks overwhelming. You don't even know how bad. Because
that 150,000, that's like a down payment for a house, basically.
Oh well, that's a huge down payment.
Well, no,
for a
that's
house,
that's like half of a house because the houses that I want are like 300K. But that's a lot of money.
Yeah. Yes, that's what I'm saying.
So I think maybe possibly cutting back may help just a little bit. Yeah. But
villain laugh. $2,327 on this Affirm.
Yeah, I defaulted on that.
Oh, for sake, it's closed. Was it sold off to collections yet?
I think so.
No, I don't think so.
You don't think so?
No, because account.
I do have a collection.
No, it's still under Affirm.
Okay.
But could go to collections, and that'll hurt your credit even worse. And you want to get a house? Okay.
Well, so what happened with that is I was still trying to do school and everything like that, so I tried to do that with the dental stuff.
Huh?
So I just tried to do a dental program, and that didn't work out very well.
Sure.
Yeah.
Why were you affirming things that you couldn't pay?
Because I needed an education. That was the pressure.
Why were you affirming, though?
Because it was a program that costs...
You affirmed the program?
I did, yes.
Were you still in school while doing this program?
This was the school.
What did you try to do?
So
this was post Baylor.
So I went to 2 different schools.
Yeah. What? Baylor.
And Grand Canyon University.
Okay, Grand Canyon.
And then this was after Grand Canyon.
Oh, this was a third attempt.
Yes. And I did not do well, clearly.
Okay, obviously, the course careers, we're going to hook you up with one of those certifications. Yeah. And it's free for you. 25% off for everyone else for Black Friday, but free for you. Grand Canyon University, we owe to them.
So
it's 1,361. Again, not insignificant, but
what happened with them is I didn't see when I was signing up for my scholarships that if I failed a class, I would have to owe them back the scholarship.
Come on, why'd you fail a class? We already know you weren't doing anything.
Actually, why did I fail a class? I think I was around, if I'm being honest.
Oh,
I think
shocker! Who would have thought?
Yeah, probably. That makes sense. I think I was around a little bit. Actually, I was working at Target, and I was putting more effort into Target than school. That's what was happening. And I would miss my class time because I would try to work.
So why haven't you paid this? Because guess what? It's been almost 2 years.
No, that just started showing up on mine. I'm just now started getting calls for it.
Calls for it being closed, but I think it's not new though. You've owed it since 2023, it says.
Yeah, because what they did is they called me when I was still in my old apartment.
When?
In 2023. So it was probably
So why, my question then stands, why not pay?
Because I didn't have a job at that point. Because what happened is I didn't get my full-time job that I'm at right now until February of this year.
Why didn't you have a job?
Because I was the quote-unquote homemaker and quote-unquote I was still going.
So in the relationship?
Yes.
He wouldn't let you work?
I wouldn't allow, he wanted to make my life better. He wanted me to
He wanted trad? Okay.
Yeah, but I'm not a trad person.
Sure, why didn't you say that?
People pleaser, I guess. Okay. It's just I really, really wanted to be something.
Well, did you guys talk about it though?
Yes.
Because that's what I'm curious. I don't mean why didn't you say it if he made you? I'm just you did talk about it and he was just no?
We talked about it and we decided it would be better if I
We decided.
So
you did?
We did talk about it, yes.
And you agreed?
Yes. I am I'm a pushover when it comes to that kind
Did you agree though?
In my heart, no, because I know that I wouldn't be happy as a triad. I would not, because I like to be with people and I like to go out and I like to create things and stuff like that.
All right, Grand Canyon. It's 1,361.
That was probably
How long have you had a job now?
February.
Oh, why haven't we paid it since then?
Because I've been paying off other things, actually.
No, you haven't been going out to eat.
No,
come on.
No, look at the closed account.
Even in August, when I was looking at your statements, it was every day was going on. This is shoving food down your throat. Yeah. What do you mean?
Honestly, I kind of forgot about the Grand Canyon scholarship.
There it is. It's an actual. Stop trying to make excuses. Yeah. Upstart.
So that was also it's supposed to be a student loan. I used it to go to community college. So what happened is I did this program.
Okay. Yeah.
I did a program where they told me to stop paying everything, and then they would.
Oh no! And
they.
Oh, sometimes. It gets. Yeah. Okay. What? Sorry.
And they would take care of it and deal with the thing, whatever. And then my mother said to not do that, and said I should pull out of that. So then I started.
Okay. Sure.
Yeah. So I started. That's why there's a dip in my credit report because I was in the 400s.
Well, but you didn't deal with it.
No, because I let them deal with it. And
but you didn't. You pulled out of it. So why didn't you then deal with it?
Because I don't have that money right now. Because it's a lot of little things. Little things add up.
Yeah, but this has been for 4 years.
Well, because I was making the payments on that one for a little bit. I was making the payments.
Okay, well that's 4,228 owed.
Yeah.
T-Mobile, for f***'s sake.
That one was supposed to be closed because that one wasn't me. That one was supposed to get.
It's on your credit, dude.
Well, no, I did the thing in Credit Karma where you can dispute it. I did it for that.
And
I guess it's back on, so I guess they need to figure out what's going on. But
sounds like you failed the dispute.
Probably. So I need to call them and figure it out.
Sounds like you were likely on it. I mean, when you signed up for the service with this other person, you were probably on it.
Probably.
Which means you were owed it. I mean, you don't get to get out of it just because of that, because of emotions. Okay. That's not how this works. That's not how this is ever going to work. If you signed up for something, you get it still.
But I didn't think I owed on
consequences. Okay, but you do.
But I didn't think I did. I honestly.
Okay, but you do. I'm confused. That doesn't.
I didn't.
You know you do.
I know I do, but I didn't. Honestly, I didn't think it came back. I thought I got rid of it.
Okay. Well, only 364 there. Again,
Actually, I think that's the one. I paid off a different one because I did have a collection.
Well, I probably don't have that then.
Okay, I paid off one collection.
I don't have it because you paid it off.
Okay.
Okay.
I got coddled a lot, and that's one of the reasons
By
why.
who?
My ex, typically.
It sounds like you're just trying to take an excuse for why things are bad today and why you're not doing well now.
He paid for a majority of our life when we moved into.
That's not your boyfriend coddling. That's you being a dumb and borrowing payday loans for his Xbox.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I think he is to blame.
The fuck are you? You just want to blame it completely on him? Do you have no ability to take any kind of responsibility?